Hello and welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. My name is Wilvreen and previously I promised a visit to Havarl, my favourite planet that's permanently at night time. However, I spotted a couple of quests we could finish off here on Eos, so that's what we're going to do first. First order of business, there is a Taurian who we spoke to their family about, and we arranged for them to be released from cryo earlier than planned. Just to boost morale, you see. We can only release people who are useful to the colonies at any one time, which is a horrible thought if you were in that situation. Darket Turvian, nice to see you defrosted.
Pathfinder, Darket Turvian. I understand I was pulled from cryo ahead of schedule. My family is grateful, but I consider it my debt.
Everyone gets out eventually.
That may be, but the least I can do is show you the benefit. I'm exo-studies now, but in a former life, let's say I knew tactics. If I supplied the Ket on this planet, I drifted in, and there's only so many gravitational paths. Here's some navs to check for anomalies. Good hunting, Pathfinder.
Excellent. Go and kill some Kets and stop them from resupplying. That's a very good tip. Thank you very much. Is that in space? Do I have to go to space? Yeah, I have to go to space. There is another quest I can hand in here to do with Gil and Jill. Gil is our engineer, Jill is his friend. We'll leave it at friend and see what they want to speak to us about. Can I run? I can do that. There we go. Gil, nice to see you outdoors for a change, mate. How's it going?
I'm good. You're here. Yeah, so listen, she's only got a minute or two, and she's in rare form today, just to warn you.
Oh dear.
She's here kickstarting repopulation protocols, reversing the chemical procreation blockers for colonists. Calls it boosting the batter.
Delightful.
She's gonna talk your ear off about your civic duty as a man.
Oh. I hadn't considered that. I've been actively avoiding any kind of romance novels. Yeah, no.
Then she'll find out what a skillful topic changer I am.
Good luck with that. The woman's tenacious. I mean, makes no never mind to me. No chance I'll ever oops a baby into the world.
Am I interrupting something?
Ah, Jill. About time. This is...
Save it. I asked you both to stop by, remember? Ryder, pleasure. I know we're all very busy, so I have only one question for you.
You want to boost my batter?
You want to know if you can reverse my chemical procreation blocker?
You baby. I see my reputation precedes me. The question is, what the hell did you do to him? It's like he's an adult or something. He can even have a mature conversation without it degrading into pot shots. Unless I take it there. What's your secret?
No, he's just been himself.
I have nothing to do with it. It's all him.
I call bullshit on that.
Language.
It's definitely your influence. Something.
Maybe all these years you thought you knew me, you were sadly mistaken.
You wish. Okay, you're both off the hook. So glad I got to meet you, Ryder.
Likewise.
Well, that's a relief. Imagine having babies in this game would be awfully complicated and add a great deal of stuff. Right, any other quests I can do in the area? Oh, here's one. Cora Harper, a foundation. Okay. Cora's ashes come here to a site on Eos. And there is a warp point. There. Alright, we're coming up on the place, and we've brought Cora with us. And there's a baddie. Oh, I missed. Right. What's your big thing, Cora?
Ready to see what I've got?
Go right ahead. Gonna open a cafe?
So where's your mystery project?
Not far. Soil converter. No remnant terraformer, but it makes sandy dirt into something useful. Eventually. Add seeds, some rain, and you've got a garden.
That's right. You wanted a garden of your own.
It'll take years. I might not even see it. But that's okay. Asari think in centuries. Lay a foundation, then step away. Let it grow into something you might never expect. Pathfinder training was my foundation. Gave me a whole galaxy of directions I could go. I don't need someone else's plan. Just a good beginning. The first seeds of a garden. One I started with my friend.
I didn't bring my gloves.
Should I get my straw hat and overalls for this?
Never change, Ryder. Ready? 1, 2...
Okay. Whatever floats your boat, I suppose. Gardens are great. It's nice to have a dream. Okay, I think we're done here. And we can go on to Havarl. Let's check the map. Oh, it's so cringy when it loads. Yep. We're all good. Okay, I shall see you at the next planet. Well, we didn't get very far. We're still orbiting Eos, and we've already found an anomaly. What it could be?
Getting a scan.
Ah, is this to do with that gravitational drift thing the Turian lady was talking about? Quite possibly. Ooh, there's two thingies. Ah! Drop mods if ever I saw them.
Our Turian friend on Eos has good instincts. Let's check it out.
Cut foodstuffs, mixed resources, arms and armour. Significant resource value. And now it's mine. Ma! Is there another thing? Yeah, I see it. I'm guessing it's another one of those things. There you go. It's cool how you can just let things go in space and nobody knows they're there until they either run right into them or they take a very detailed scan of the entire region. Like these have probably been hurtling through space for decades maybe. And we've just found them.
Possible Ket supplies. Just like Darket suggested.
Now they're our supplies. Excellent, they got us a viability point. Good stuff. Okie dokie. Havarl. But there's another planet here we've never explored and another system here we've never explored. Planet scanning.
The system after a Batarian pioneer, their first astronaut. It's good to remember these things.
Batarians, eh? Notorious slavers. I see it. It's in the asteroid belt. Oops.
Got a reading from the asteroid belt.
It better not be a Batarian ship. That would complicate things. Okay, we'll go there later. Let's start from the outside, work our way in. So yeah, in one of the DLCs for I think Mass Effect 2, you destroy the entire Batarian home solar system. If you don't get the DLC and you play Mass Effect 3, it's happened anyway, it's just you didn't get to see it. But it was for a good reason, I think. You had to stop the Mass Effect relay from letting a Reaper through. Dinesh. Small, very cold. Cobalt and nickel form the outer layer of its crust. The planet is far less tectonically stable than it appears. Well, I never. Another small grey orb in space. Why is it called Dinesh? Anything think of that? Probably some random Batarian you meet in one of the earlier games. They have like 6 eyes and they're terrifying. Looks habitable. Darhiga. Wow, it's a hell of an atmosphere, but a lovely temperature. Oh, it's called Negrel. Crushing atmosphere is toxic and violent. Its density makes scans difficult. Planet's rings appear to be a relatively recent origin, possibly related to the Scourge. H505. Was that a possible habitable world? Usually when it has a name like that, it means we discovered it when we were still in the Milky Way. Got rings, not necessarily a deal breaker.
Anomaly detected.
Ooh. Can I spot it first? Is it a big storm? Hidden from early surveys by reflective objects in the asteroid belt, 505 is a frigid world with a krypton nitrogen atmosphere. Oh. And it has...
Deploying probe. We've got a crater.
a big crater. Hypervelocity. It's the largest of multiple impact craters, suggesting a swarm of debris, possibly from the asteroid belt, struck 505 in the distant past. Well, there we go. Less exciting than I'd hoped. Jigraph. Is Jigraph more interesting? There are an awful lot of planets in this cluster. I mean, you expect it with a black hole bringing them all in, but they won't be here for very long on a galactic scale. Sometime in the past century, Jigraph was impacted by a large or very fast object, natural or artificial, that opened its mantle and caused a continuing series of quakes. Ooh. So it's cracked. Right there, you can see it. Cool. And what's the thing? A vessel. I'm gonna guess cat. Oh, it's one of ours, got lost. Crashed. It's Ket. And it's busted. Wow, it's got a big hole in this middle. Ket scout vessel appears to have been abandoned in the asteroid belt after engine failure. Its aimless drifting among the asteroids has resulted in significant damage, but some materials may be salvageable. Those materials, which I have now salvaged. Okay, we're done here. Well, at least they didn't forget the Batarians existed. Oh, we have to go through Havarl to get there? That's mental. That makes no sense. Okay, fine. Havarl it is. Right, here we are on the dank, dreary, dark planet of Havarl. Director Addison wants us to video call her from here for some reason. Upstairs.
Havarl would have blasted another cyclone. 2 at most.
Were the projections so dire?
I could believe it. We came so close to losing everything.
Yeah, I saved the planet. You're welcome. How do I get upstairs? Do people not have staircases? One would assume communications terminal would be the way to go.
A plant hole through my personal shuttle.
Oh, for goodness sakes. Map markers are completely useless sometimes. Let's have a look outside, see if there's a way up. There! Massive staircase. Yeah. Hi, bye. Right. Hollow communicator. That's what we're looking for.
Compared my cuttings to Kieran Dahl's. No mutations, no fungus, all fine signs.
Great.
Some people, you plant.
The reports didn't do this world justice. It's ethereal.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Director Addison, I imagine you have concerns that we haven't placed a full outpost?
Frankly, it's impressive you weren't covered in vines on landing. Given the planet's significance to the Angara, it's appropriate that we assist, but not place an outpost. And the stability you brought? I received a thank you from Aya. That may be the first time I've heard those words in Andromeda.
Well, that's what happens when you're nice to people.
After the Ket and what they've seen of the exiles, we had to be at our best.
We've had precious few examples of that. Pathfinder might be getting close. This is the last one, Pathfinder. The last golden failure we thought we'd lost. You did it. Although it's probably not enough to draw out one of Dr. Kennedy's trackers, you'll have to look in outpost systems elsewhere. I still need your voice. Something they can think about instead of an outpost flag.
We're still here, still doing important work.
Then tell them that.
This is Havarl. I didn't find an outpost. I found Angara, and saw a piece of who they are. We're welcome to help here. It's not ours. It's all of ours. I think that makes the whole cluster closer to home.
Into the books, Pathfinder. Addison out.
Yeah, apparently that was a crossing T's and dotting I's exercise I'd forgotten to do. Who are you, Hawkins McIntyre?
Ah, you'll be the Pathfinder then. Dr. McIntyre from the Nexus.
Ryder, welcome to Havarl.
She'll be more welcoming now that you put the vault back on track. The Angara invited us to monitor plant growth and study ruins out in the jungle. It's the chance of a lifetime.
I'm sure it is. Why is reincarnation my first thing? Oh yeah, the whole Angara reincarnation. What do you make? What do you do?
What does your team do here?
Zera is our botanist. She'll be minding the plants and designing an artificial habitat for them. She also happens to be an engineer. Sorry, one profession's never enough. Then there's young Farley. Easier for the insects.
And you?
I'm the xenoanthropologist. A fancy word for talking to the Angara about those ruins. And listening.
I see. What have you learned about the Angaran reincarnation thing?
You know how Tavos found the monolith, right? Reincarnated memories?
Aye, I heard. One for the textbooks.
You believe him? But you're a scientist.
Asari share thoughts and memories. Prothean tech speaks in visions. Those are scientific facts. There's more to people than what can go under a microscope, lad.
Lad, you're about half my age. Who's Kieran Dals? I've forgotten.
I imagine you've spoken to Kieran Dawes already?
She's the one who invited us, aye. Fussed over us something terrible. But she's a fine lady, and hopefully a good colleague down the road. I plan to listen to her.
What do you know about the stasis fields we encountered?
Be careful around those monoliths. There might be more stasis fields. We think they only affect Angara, but who knows?
Oh, we know. Make no mistake. I have a check-in system ready. Whether young Farley remembers it when he's chasing butterflies is another matter.
Well, nice to meet you, scientist man.
Good luck, McIntyre.
Safe journeys, Ryder.
Try not to get yourself in trouble. Can't guarantee I'll rush to help you. Okay, what was the other thing? Nexus scientists. I've just spoken to all the Nexus scientists. What do you want me to do, game? How many scientists did we send down here? You just know they're all going to get in trouble. They always do. There's a Nexus scientist. He's a Salarian talking to an Angara. Right, you lot better have had a good reason for dragging me out here. What's going on? Oh,
Pathfinder Ryder,
Marcus staying
Dr.
there.
Sana Relar, xenobotanist for the initiative, and my colleague, Dr. Eric Baumgarten.
Hit bomb.
Xenogenetics. Pleasure to meet you.
Be careful, you might get eaten by the plants.
No offense, but you probably shouldn't be out here alone.
I'm not alone. I'm with her. She's quite fierce.
Your report of accelerated evolution and rapid growth of nature here caught our interest.
We're analyzing everything we can for clues to replicate the effects on our own crops.
It could be awful, but it could be useful.
It would have interesting applications if there's a way to control the process.
Yeah.
You understand the end goal.
If we learn to enhance the growth of plants and animals in non-destructive ways, we could end hunger. It would change everything for the initiative. Our colonies could thrive virtually overnight.
I see.
Since you repaired the vault, things are returning to normal, but too quickly for us.
The accelerated life forms you want to study are dying off, decaying.
We're scrambling to scan and catalog everything before it's gone. We could use some help.
Fine, what?
Point me to life forms you need. I'll do the rest.
Anything mutated beyond its baseline growth cycle will aid our work.
I'll provide the most promising genetic markers to scan for.
Thank you for whatever help you can provide, Pathfinder. Rendezvous here when you're finished.
I'll let you carry on scanning that dead dog thing. Okie dokie. Let's go and find some interesting plants. Cross-reference genetic markers with known creature dens. Creature dens, you say? Right, so... No. I need to check the computer here. Well, I'm not walking. Let's get the baseline. Genetic Archive database. Mutated Caleron, mutated Rilcon, mutated Irok. Caleron of abnormal size and aggressiveness is decimating local wildlife. The nav point for the beast's hunting ground has been uploaded to. Recommend approaching with extreme caution. Caleron is likely to consider you a threat. It may be curious how you taste. Who wrote this? Okay. Mutated Ralcor. Malfunctioning remnant vault appears to have modified a Ralcor to be more territorial and adaptable. It has been observed defending its feeding grounds at the nav point uploaded to you. Scans of the Ralcor may reveal the nature of its mutations. An Irok, bearing physical and behavioural signs of genetic modification by the vault, has made its home near the nav point uploaded to you. Scans of the creature should reveal the nature of mutations, blah blah blah. Okay. Now we have our mutant giant beasts to go and track down. Good! This is turning out to be a fantastic day. Are you wearing a hat? He's wearing a hat. She.
Oh, welcome. New supplies, fresh from the Nexus, and a few from my secret partners.
Where'd you get that hat?
Plan to build the first Angara Nexus trading company. Lone Star Enterprises. Gotta remember where I started, you know.
Texas.
Hey, you want to be an early investor?
Oh, go on then. Your hat has enticed me.
What do I get for investing?
Today, great supplies. Tomorrow, who knows?
Okay. Sell salvage. Wow, that's a lot of salvage. What category of things do you sell? Helmets. Oh, I thought the hat was going to be in there. Boo! Rubbish armor. Well, I'm not actually checking the stats. Rocket propelled grenade. Cryo ammo, blah blah blah. Well, surprised. The Texan sells an awful lot of weapons. I feel like I should buy something. I'll have an RPG. And cryo armor. Why not? There we go. Thank you. Tell me where you got your hat. Now I've got more guns and ammo. Okay. I think the nearest one is this away, north. Let's check the map. Yes, it is. Aha. Whee. Boop. Jetpacks. I do miss them when I don't have them in other games. There's some very big bugs nearby. But not as big as the bug I'm looking for. You hostile? No, okay, fine, good. Although I'm sure my compatriots will launch grenades at you, yes. As they are wont. Still keeping my weapon drawn. Other side of this rock formation? We're looking for a very big, mutated one of them things. Oh, I thought you'd be twice the size. Wow, there's lots of them. Oh, I thought they were still twitching. Sorry, mate. Anything useful? Scaly fibres, of course. Right, what are we scanning for? Oh, we need to scan one of these things, don't we? Because they're different. Displays genetic mutations and artificial growth consistent with the life forms manipulated by the vault.
Pathfinder, the life forms in this area display accelerated growth markers.
Indeed. Ooh, loot box. Some stuff of medium value. Fantastic. Alright, don't need to scan the rest, do I? I'm doing it anyway. Always nice to have a wide series of samples. Okay. Mutated Ryclaw, blah, and then Iraq. So, southeast. That away. Okie dokie. Are you on my side, or are you going to start shooting? I think you might start shooting, to be honest. Yep. For some reason. Oh, no. They're still... No, now they're violent. Taking care of it. Stand still. There you go. 3 grenades. Oh, there's another one. Hello. We managed it yet?
I think that's it.
Yep. Okay, good. Alright, let's keep moving. Through the dark undergrowth of the night forest. It's all purple. I think there's some science behind them all being purple. It's to do with the wavelength of light that's available. Okay, we're close. Guns out. These aren't the mutated wildlife we want to find. I'll kill them anyway, because they're incredibly violent. There we go. There's a thing. That's an Irok. That's not what we're after. Whoa! You just jumped out of the ground. I didn't know you could do that. Die, beastie. There we go. Wasn't expecting one of them things. But whatever. We'll take your renderable plates. Okay, I think the thing I'm looking for over here is like a velociraptor shaped beastie. Ooh. Mutated real core. Yes, it's quite long.
Enemies.
Hello. Ah, I missed. Kill it! Kill the mutant. There's 2 of them. I didn't notice the second one. Down you go. They're not really good at avoiding being shot, are they? Grand. Genetic markers, blah blah blah. Oh, hello. Vegan. Any more?
Clear.
You sure about that? I'm getting a lot of readings. Okay. Last one's the big one. And it's across the... it's across the great big chasm. Grand. But it is due east. Ooh. Loot chest. Containing some stuff of value. Right, where's that bridge? Forever losing it. Whoop. Just keep heading towards the massive hole in the ground. Eventually we'll find the bridge. Ah! Straight to it. I knew exactly where I was going the entire time.
Oh, that's a long way to fall.
Yeah, I've fallen it. It's a good thing we have jetpacks, though. Although I think the game has a limit on how far it's willing to let you fall. Oh, tripped on a staircase again. Ow! God damn it, game. How'd you get here before me? Right. Open up. Important person coming through. Okie dokie. Let's go. Boop. Getting a lot of red dots on my radar. I don't like it. One of those gits that turns invisible. Not interested in you, but I will stop you from being interested in me. Using extreme violence. There we have it. Okay. Oh, a tiny little bug. Now it is a splat. I'm quite low on ammo. That's not a good situation to be in. What? Damn you! Right, he's up there. I'm low on ammunition. That's not good. Good. I feel like I should find an ammo crate. There's probably one near the entrance where we came in, actually. Vaguely recall there being one there.
These Angara carried more than weapons. They had research tech, data pads. Let's find out why.
The hell are you talking about? Search the Roka hunting party's supplies. Where do you gits keep coming from? Okay, now we've got ammo. Whoa! Any more? Okay. Ammo problem's been solved. And it's right next to the quest objective. Good. We'll do 2 in 1, I suppose.
Enemies!
What the hell are you talking about, man? Ah, another great big wall? Why? How am I supposed to climb that? Oh. You're going to be tired by now. Oh, there was a ammo crate right there.
Come on, let's get him.
Ooh, unearth remnant device. It's mine now.
Historians believe much of our progress was spurred by such finds. We might benefit from collecting these artifacts.
He's talking about the thing I picked up like 5 minutes ago, but thanks. Oh, this datapad thing. Go on. Close to confirming Varen's theory, we found correlated mutations in both animal and plant life, indicating a singular mechanism tailored to variant cellular and genetic structures, estimating 82% chance that the mutant strains ravaging Havarl can be replicated elsewhere, allowing us to introduce this toxic process to other planetary biomes. Oh no. If Varen is correct, we may even improve on the process, generating more destructive effects on reduced timelines. We could render any world poisonous to outsiders and drive them away for good. No more Ket, no more initiative, only our worlds and our people, as it should be. Oh dear. We need to put a stop to that.
The Rokar were studying mutant wildlife too. They want to use it against us. The datapad mentions a camp.
Let's go to that camp.
Updating known data. Mission parameters changing.
Indeed. Good thing we read that. Ooh, magnesium, silicon, titanium. And whatever that is. Good. Right. This quest has taken a turn. Where's this camp? North. Didn't realise we hadn't explored that area. We didn't have any reason to, so I suppose that's why we didn't. We had more pressing matters. Whee! Whee! Boop! Whoop! Why? Don't need to go into cover today. Doing quite well on shield health recently. I'm quite impressed with myself. I just saw an enemy spawn. That doesn't fill me with confidence. Okie dokie. Ooh, water. Just walking through it like it's not there. Good. I see some bugs, no Rokar though. Did I get them both? No, I missed. Yeah, you hide behind a rock. Right, this is looking right. An insurmountable wall. Good. Is it this way? I think it's this way. Oh, there's a camp. Yeah. I don't know what they're dealing with. It's probably just one insect. They're making a lot of noise about it. Let's, I'd turn off the torch if I knew how. This looks like it calls for stealth. Ooh, there's a lot up there. The objective is there? Hell. Okay, I'll go up this way. Hello! What the hell is that thing? Never seen one of them before. Ah, I didn't get to scan it. That's annoying. Right. Probably a bad time to start scanning, but you know those things dissolve straight away, so I kind of had to. Try and take your shot, mate. I'll grenade you in the face. You missed. Not sure what he was going to pull, but didn't get a chance. Aha! Oh, come on. Forget how heavy these bullets are. They drop like a stone once you launch them. Is that everyone? Nobody said that's everyone yet. Normally somebody says that's everyone. Okay, let's stop this crazy mad scientist stuff they're trying to pull. Hey, they've stolen some of our technology. It's definitely a an initiative escape pod. Yep. What are you doing, woman? Looking for a computer of some kind? That looks promising. Yeah. Genetic research log. Let's delete this.
Sam, what do you get from this?
Analyzing. The Rokar took special interest in mutations that would poison a natural environment.
It's not that hard.
What are your instructions for this data, Pathfinder?
Copy, then delete. You never know when something like this would come in handy. My experience from playing previous Mass Effect games tells me I should never destroy something if I can save it. However, sometimes it ends up in the wrong hands, so it ends up being a better idea to delete it entirely. But I'll never know, so...
Download a copy, then erase the Rokar computer.
Acknowledged. Copying complete. Erasure of Rokar files complete.
I could have just shot it.
Let's wrap things up and get back to our researchers.
Oh, so we don't have to kill a giant beastie? Ooh, communications. What's it say? Arnivel, stop this. You think you're doing the right thing, but you've turned your back on your people, on your family. Your sisters have to face their resistance superiors and explain why their only brother has defected. Do you think it's easy for them? I know you believe you're fighting for your home, just like they are, but this isn't the right way to do it. The Rokar have dangerous ideas. Ephra says you'll be welcome back, so please come home, for all of us. This is a surprise. I didn't expect to hear from you. I guess they called you back to the base. Then, good. You deserve a rest after what you've been through. We're still on our assignment. I can't tell you more, obviously, since you're not part of us anymore. But we're slowly pushing the Ket back. And I hear there's been a new development involving an outsider. At this rate, Commander might even call us back early. And about the other thing you asked? No, I can't. I respect you for following your beliefs, but I don't share them. The Resistance needs me, and I need to see this fight through to the end. You made your choice, I made mine. It doesn't make me love you any less, and when this is all over, we'll meet at the Tavatan for a drink. I hope the stars are on your side. I want to see you come back in one piece, okay, Nisha? And so on and so forth. I had an encounter with one of the outsiders today in that disgusting pit they call a port. He tried to steal my supply cache while I had my back turned. I called him out and he made enough noise to attract friends. Suddenly I was looking at a 5-to-1 fight, so I ran. Was that the right thing to do? Should I have faced them, knowing they could have killed me? If I had died, maybe Ephra could have finally taken the action we need. And maybe he would have ignored it completely. I feel like such a coward. I wish I was brave like you. You would have taken care of the lot of them, no matter the odds. You're the soldier the Rokar need. I'll be better next time. I'll be ready. Mission is going well, won't say more. In case this message gets intercepted, we've gathered a decent amount of supplies so far, and we hope to get more soon. We'll check in again closer to completion. L. Interesting. Right, we're done here. Let's get back. There is, however, this. An anonymous message suggests sinister motives behind the capture of the Salarian Ark. Ooh. Follow the leads to uncover the truth. Righto. Alright, we've reached the bottom of the canyon and we're not far away from this conspiracy about the Salarian Ark being captured. It was odd how the Ket were just ready to catch them when they turned up in the Milky Way. That's very
Those are the
peculiar.
coordinates we were sent.
Yeah, it's just a puddle.
In the message about the Salarians?
Yeah.
Let's stay sharp. Hostiles.
Of course it's an ambush. By who? Oh, Ket, of course. Maybe I should get to cover. Oh, there's a big one. Anybody left? Okay, no. Any of them have any information?
Damn. We walked right into it.
Yeah.
Let's look around. They might have left something.
What's this box got in it? Capture gear. Heavy restraints, net launcher, neurodepressant compound. Used to capture prisoners for live transport.
From their gear, they were hoping to capture someone.
Probably me. Sorry about that.
Hello.
Though, if you'd broken a sweat, I'd be sorrier.
You sent us the message about the Salarian Ark?
Yes, Major Salin Vaughn, STG, retired, of course.
Ah, the special ops. Spies never retire, mate. They die.
Espionage is a job that follows you home. Or across galaxies.
Until there's nothing for it but to grow a conscience. Let's be frank. There are too many inconsistencies aboard our Ark. They only make sense if someone betrayed us to the Ket. My best suspect is a biologist, Dr. Adden, but the evidence is thin. I need a Pathfinder to verify what I've found, or I risk arresting an innocent man.
Who is Adden?
Who's Adden? Why would he betray his Ark?
An ex-military biologist from the early wake-up team on our Ark. He claims to be studying the Ket. As for why, I intend to ask him.
Why not get Reka to do it, whoever Reka is?
Couldn't Reka help you solve this?
I trust Reka implicitly, but I can't say the same for her team. You are obviously trustworthy. If you were involved, you wouldn't have saved our Ark in the first place.
I mean, it's just the right thing to do, but okay.
Alright, I'm in. How do we catch your traitor?
I only have 2 leads left. Dr. Adden's equipment and a Ket who might be his handler. I need you and your Sam to analyze them. If we show Dr. Adden's in regular contact with the Ket, that would prove he's the one.
Indeed. What will happen to him? He's a traitor, so I'll figure that one out. And if we fail?
What if the evidence doesn't implicate Adden?
If I'm really that rusty, I suppose I'd have to start over from scratch. Remember Dr. Adden's equipment and his Ket contact. This has to be watertight. Good luck.
Roger that. That container was catching my eye through the entire cutscene. Ooh, guns and stuff. Good thing it was catching my eye, to be honest. Scan for evidence on Vold. Go to Vold again. Planet hopping. Right, we need to go and return this quest over here. Right, we found your mutants, and it turns out that the Rokar found them first, and they were going to go full InGen on them.
What have you brought us, Pathfinder?
Bad news.
I got jumped by Rokar. They were researching harmful mutations, hoping to use them against us.
I hope you put an end to their work.
Do you have any of their data? May we see it?
I copied the files before I erased the Rokar computer. I'll transmit everything.
There you go.
If nothing else, it may help us defend against future attacks.
I scanned all the mutated wildlife I could find. I hope it helps your research.
We're going to be overwhelmingly busy, aren't we?
Thank you for everything, Pathfinder. We'll get to work.
I mean, they said thank you, I suppose, at least. Well, have fun with that. I'm going to go to some other planet and see what's of interest not here. Oh, I really hope this is the last time I have to come here. I say that every time.
The Scourge really left its mark on these systems.
It's getting dense in the space beyond. Better be careful.
Right, this is another one of the star systems that's gone unmapped. And there's an anomaly of some kind, I can't spot it. That's annoying, there's usually something quite obvious that you can see. And I thought it'd be something to do with the scourge out here. Apparently not. It's over this way somewhere. Oh! Wow, yeah, it's really faint.
Probe away. I found something.
A comet? Nice. Okay. But we're going here first. VL. Terrestrial planet by the look of it. Silica and aluminium surface is spotted with anomalous materials that defy our scans. Reaching those materials through the scorching irradiated atmosphere will be the challenge of a generation. What else have we got? Ozgu. I think somebody just dropped their cat on a keyboard to make that name, I'll be honest. We've had no explanation for the other names so far, so... Usually one of them gives you a clue as to where the name goes from. A ringed terrestrial world? Well, call me surprised. Gold and silver abound in the thin rings surrounding this icy world, likely caused by numerous meteor impacts over hundreds of millennia. Well, I never. What's this one? H088. So does that mean that we didn't spot it before? Because it's quite a low number as the planet numbers go. A nice brown planet. Stormy. Endless flat deserts cover 88's surface under a sky suffused with lightning. A single great gouge, like an abandoned quarry, suggests a mining effort by ancient visitors. Well, can we spot it? Is that it? Hard to tell. Yeah. What else? Sictin. Sounds like something you throw up into. Oh, no, it's not a planet, it's a moon orbiting a gas giant. And there's a thing of interest in the rings.
Anomaly on sensors.
Yeah, I see it. Oh, me. How can the battery be low? It's plugged in, you mental machine. Satellite. Unknown, corrupted, power very low, severe damage to all systems. It's an Andromeda initiative, appears to be programmed to study Sictin, but many of its key components have been stripped away and smashed to pieces. Well, at least I got the data module. Cool looking thing though. Can we get a better view? Hide UI. It looks very retro compared to the other stuff. Something about it. I like it. Okay, what else this planet got of interest? Despite its size, this gas giant was not visible from the Milky Way during early surveys. Whether it was somehow missed or affected by scourge is unclear. Well, it's easy to miss a planet from a million billion light years away. Don't blame yourself. What's this one? Wheaton. Sounds like a place near Bolton. Planet of the Mushy Peas. or a very peculiar Bolton, if you can call it a delicacy. It is the water from the top of a pot of mushy peas known as pay wet. Ooh, a thing. Ah, there it is. That was easy. Really big storm. Does not fit the usual patterns, appears to be the result of a comic impact that occurred within the last decade. I remember when some asteroids struck Jupiter, that was all over the news for a while. That was fun, it just like gobbled them up and that was that. Anyway, Huyton's hydrogen-nitrogen atmosphere is notable for its unique weather patterns. Storms begin and end here with almost mechanised consistency. Well, there you go. And what's the other thing? Oh, a comet. One that didn't crash into the gas giant yet. It's very far away. Ooh, pretty. And it's farting out rocks. Oh, it's got titanium on it. Angaran records confirm this is a comet that collided with observational equipment at several points, causing it to spin off course. It follows a doomed orbit. It reminds me of that episode of Enterprise, when they land on a comet and make a snowman, and then get stuck, and have to ask for help. Okay, we're done here. I was going to suggest we go here, which you think wouldn't be far, but apparently we need to go all this way back. Through here and all of that nonsense. But we do have a mission to finish on Vold. And it seems the logical course of action is to just go straight there, so away we go.
We just got pinged by another of those ZK trackers.
Let's try to get close enough to pull some data.
On it.
Right, okay, there's one of those things here we need to track down. I'm guessing it's this bright spot of light? Probably.
Probe away. Anomaly on sensors.
Let's grab it.
Tracker ahead. Looks active.
Ease up on it. We need a point of origin.
Oh, they blow up, don't they? Once you scan it, that's it. They just explode straight away. It's quite annoying. I can see why they've been so hard to find so far. There you go.
That is one twitchy self-destruct.
Indeed.
Wait, just let me stick a predictive model in this fragment. There, a common vector, maybe a point of origin.
Excellent.
Good job. Let's go.
There's a long quest. The Nalesh system. Okay. We'll do it later. We need to go to Vold and do the thing. But I think we'll save that for next time. If you have been, thank you for watching. I've been Wolverine. This has been Mass Effect Andromeda. In the next episode, we will track down the traitor who betrayed the Salarian arc. Tatty bye.